All right, guys, welcome back. We are watching Sousou no Frieren Season 2, Episode 8. Last time, well, we're still in this depressing, destroyed village, and we've gotta fight these demons, huh? Got a whole lot of battles going on. Gena has become a very interesting character to me. I hope he doesn't like die or something. That'd be rough, but I feel like it would actually be fitting in a way. But I don't know. I wonder. I just wonder. I guess we'll see. Huh? We got lots of people fighting, lots of stuff to do, lots of things to take care of. So yeah, let's get into it. We're watching episode 8. You can line your own copy up with this if you want to. We are starting in 3, 2, 1. Hmm. I heard season 3 was like already announced, right? For I think it's next year, which is crazy. Does it make sense? Is the manga for Frieren finished? I have no idea. I guess I just wonder, like, how I don't know. It feels like the story's like barely started. You know what I mean? It feels like it could go for another, I don't know, 200 episodes to me. So, I don't know. I have no idea. I guess it's that kind of structure, right? It feels like it could kind of just go forever in a way. I mean, hey, if the journey's supposed to take another 10 years, then we are like not even close. Right? We're like not even we barely started. Oh god. Oh. Hmm. A magnificent end. I see. For who exactly? Revolt, I hope. God, he looks so cool. Oh, I see. God, I don't hit Stark. Be careful. Oh, yeah. Too many arms. What's with us having to fight people with too many arms and multiple shows we're watching, huh? Oh, God. He's like, what the hell? He's spin dashing him? Like, oh. Oh, God. Oh, man, that is fast. God, how calm he sounds in his head while this is happening. Oh, yeah, right? Interesting. Ah, that's a terrifying statement to hear, huh? Oh, well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if that's possible, right? And you don't want to abandon the village either. Oh, right about what? Oh, come on. That's always your problem. Oh, God. Ooh. Oh, no. In that case, what? You'll die? I hope not. Ooh, or is he doing this like with Lenny, right? That was her name. Okay, okay. The progress, I suppose. Gave him an opening. Yeah, 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 yeah. Nice, nice. Ooh. Oh, wow. God, he's so cool. These wings. Oh. Sure is. This time Stark didn't die, though. Oh, I see. That's why he wanted to stay behind. So badly. Oh, God. I just don't listen to him, please. Yeah, like actually, right? Oh, uh-oh. he still has a free hand down there. Oh, really? No way. No way, right? I, oh, okay. Oh, protected a child just like his partner. Oh. Oh no. Yeah, no, right? Oh my god. Really? Is he really just dead? Yeah, right. It's a great job. I'm so proud of you. Oh, really? Yeah. But that's what it means to be human. I don't know, right? Come on. Yeah, they sure do. Ah, ooh, interesting. Oh, ooh, too kind, huh? Interesting. Ooh, a magnificent end for him. I see. Oh, ah, don't say that. That's what he wants, right? Or at least that's the way he wanted to be, I guess. But I think that's impossible, you know? Oh, shut up. Then why are you here? Right? That's the uh, Stark, okay. Sure. Can you do this alone though? Oh god. Oh. Oh, the flashbacks that must be going through Stark's head too, right? About his village. Oh, no way, right? That'd be just like running away before. Oh, sure, if you don't fall, right? Then you haven't given up. What's the difference, huh? Ooh, okay. Oh, walk into the jaws of death. I see. Right, right. Oh god, look at both of them. Yeah. Oh, it's like the sphere of fog that they created. Oh god, Fern, you gotta come on. I don't know. Is she still doubting her ability to do this? Right. I wonder, she must be doing something. Okay, okay, I guess Frieren, but like, come on. She really believes in it that much, huh? Hmm. Ooh, wow, he can detect her. Is it because of the fog? I wonder, because normally she's so good at that. Uh, okay, makes sense. Dang, that's like such a counter to Fern and Frieren, right? Guess the demons are adapting to it. Oh god, okay. Oh, did he like disappear? No, okay. I thought he like faded into the fog or something. I was like, hmm. Okay, what's going on with Method, huh? Don't get your head cut off, please. Oh god. She's so like cool and collected, you know? Oh, through her hair. That's crazy. Didn't even cut it though. Right, right. Oh god. Oh. I see, I see. It's like she isn't even paying her the respect she thinks she deserves. Oh god. God, she's so cool. Ooh, I see, I see. It's like the fundamentals, right? We were talking about. Oh, right. Like what we were talking about with Fern. Yeah. Hmm. Interesting. Ooh. But they're separated. Can't find each other in the fog. Yeah. Right, right. Oh, look at her hair. Okay. Maybe that's what Frieren's gonna do. I don't know. Or I guess Method can do that. Sure. What is she gonna do? I don't even know. Oh. What even is this? Like, just blobs of magic? Oh, God. That hand reaching out. Oh. I see. Oh, God. Oh, wow. Do you? Ah, I see. We don't know anything about Method's past. An insane clan, huh? What's that make you? What's that make you demons then? You dedicate your lives to killing humans, right? I guess you dedicate your lives to magic. Oh God. Oh. Oh my God. Like, what the hell? Oh. Yeah. Oh, through his wing. Yeah. Right. Like. Oh God. Oh. I am very worried about him dying. So are you. Oh God. Those scars just look crazy. Hmm. God, when they're oh, okay, sure. When they're in the air like that, it's so hard for Strike to like do anything, you know? Okay, I maybe not. He's gonna do some crazy shit. He's an acrobat. My bad. Oh God, I go for it. Just lands on his back. Oh God. Oh no. Oh God. Okay. Oh. Oh, that was so cool. The reflection in the axe. Oh, yeah. Hit him with your crazy, like, canyon-making blows, please. Oh, yeah, yeah. Interesting. Even when you can make them, like, so hard and heavy, you know? Interesting, okay. Oh, God. 3 to go. Don't say that. Ooh, yeah, yeah. She was talking about... She's trying to clear the mist somehow, right? Oh, she's so cool. Oh, God. I see, I see. Her voice, like, echoing around. Ooh, right. I see, I see. She is from that clan. How fun magic is. God, there's something in my eye. There we go. Oh, yeah. Finally. Now Fern can turn invisible. He looks back. Fern's already gone. I knew it. I knew it. God. Ooh, yeah. I see. Oh, okay, sure. Just instantly, you know? Yeah. One down. Oh, God. Frieren? Or is that Fern too? Oh, really gonna run? Would a demon ever run? I don't know. God, like, what is that? She's so cool. Oh, man. Oh, just like Frieren in that episode where they kill Quall, right? Yeah. Isn't that just like what Frieren looked like? Come on. Oh, I see, I see. Very good strategy. Ah, there will probably be many more, unfortunately. Okay, you guys gotta get back here and help them not get murdered by this guy, please. Oh god. Okay, nice, nice. Oh. I mean, I feel like he doesn't even need the swords to be a threat. Oh, nice. Is it, though? He's not gonna give up. No chance. Oh, no. Oh, okay. That's not good. That is really not good. I, uh, oh god. Sure, maybe we can kill him, right? He left himself open or something, but well, you guys are both dead. I don't know. Oh god, okay, sure. Oh god, Stark. Oh, ah, nice. The classic, the classic. Ah, god. God, even now, still fighting, huh? Okay, we did it. You two are about to collapse on the ground dead. Yeah. So, that's not good. Oh, God. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Hmm. Oh, still trying to save me. Oh, God. Good guy after all. Ah. Oh, Genna. Oh, God. The struggling. It's so, like, realistic. It's so, yeah, like, the pain and struggle in the movements. Oh, okay. Did I fail to die again? He really made it? He really didn't die? Oh, look at his hand. Wow. Wow, that is crazy. Did I fail to die again? Okay, they both lived. I mean, I knew Stark was gonna live, come on, but... Ooh, I see. Oh, interesting. Hmm. God, what do you think of yourself now, Gina, huh? Going fishing. Oh, we got our montage. There we go. Ah, man. I no, he got all healed up. Come on. Ooh, we indeed don't. Not anymore. Not ever since Sign left. Okay. I bet Fern doesn't want that. Yeah. Right, right. True. Very true. Demons didn't know how to do that, though. Right, Sign. Thank you. Perfect. It's God. We better see him again. Yeah, no kidding. Oh no, that makes it even worse. Uh-oh. Oh, for the bodies. Yeah. Time to say goodbye. Somehow cheated death, huh? Yeah, yeah. Interesting. A debt he has to repay, huh? Is that really how you view it? Is he? Sure, there we go. Hmm. I hope they will. I hope they will. Oh, God, that was such a... Ooh. Hmm. Beautiful. Ooh. Theory. I suppose. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I guess. I guess. um, maybe. I don't know. That is true. That is very true. We're still holding on to that hope. Okay, that's a good episode. Oh God, man, just the stuff with Gena. It feels very meaningful to both him and Stark. I think, right? Hmm. Oh God, I really liked this little arc. Hmm. God, it's these continued comparisons between, like, humans and demons, I guess. I feel like that's how it's always used in a way, right? They really represent like all of the worst worst possible parts of humanity. Which is why it's so easy to reject them as like similar to humans at all, but they are in so many ways. But it's like we see even someone like Ginna, who I had such a negative opinion of, back during season 1. He's still human. He's not even close to a demon. Not in any way, right? He's the opposite of one. And maybe everyone is. Everyone's opposite of a demon. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Talk about the episode and the discussion. Okay, let's talk about the episode. Man, Genal is just one of my favorite characters now, which feels really weird to say, considering just my attitude and my opinion of him back during back during season 1 during the mage exam arc. But no, I think he's really compelling. He's very interesting, right? Like his whole God, it feels so sad. Like just that line that he said at the end about having failed to die again, right? Like he's kind of like Frieren in a way, isn't he? Someone who yeah, who's has to face all this loss. All these people around him have died. All these people he cares about, they've all died due to being good people, you know. Yeah, this episode was really good. Just, I mean, it's a whole bunch of fighting. So as always, I don't know how long the discussion's gonna be, just because there's just so much. It's all crazy animation, which is like awesome. It's really cool. Just, I don't know what I have to say about it all other than that. I mean, we'll see, right? We'll go through it. Magnificent end. It's interesting. That was, that phrase, a magnificent end, was directed towards Genna's old partner, right, who died. And Siri said that that was something he didn't mean, that it wasn't a magnificent end, which it's interesting because, like, I could definitely understand that. I feel like the idea of saying, like, oh, it's a magnificent end, all of this, obviously that's something that Genna probably doesn't really feel, doesn't really mean in a sense, right? He would have rather him have not died, of course. What even is a magnificent end? You know what I mean? Like, we see that Genna is so, he thinks that you shouldn't just throw your life away to protect a child, to protect anything, all of this, right? That you shouldn't just die for it. So I think for anything he views it as being a magnificent end, right? But it's interesting how in this episode, of course, he does that, right? That's what does him in, I suppose, or almost does. That's how he almost dies, right? Is doing the same thing, protecting a child, right? It's demons in the story continue to be used in this interesting way of just being such a, they're foils for so many of the human characters in this way where it's like they represent these traits that like the human characters have, but it's like they take them in an even more negative sense, I guess, right? It's like we've done that with both Frieren's, like, seeming lack of emotion, it almost felt, like, early on in the show, or at least the way that people viewed her that way, right? As being someone who's kind of cold and someone who doesn't, her connections with others seem like they're less meaningful just because of her attitude about them, right? Of course, we know Frieren's not really like that, right? But it felt like the cold and emotionless way that the demons felt. It really felt like a way to contrast the way Frieren is and all of that, right? It's like we get to see the real way that these cold and emotional beings act, right, compared to Frieren. And in this episode, I guess it's interesting because it's like the demons compared to Ginna. It just makes me think like Revolt's attitude about all of this compared to Ginna, who I had such a negative opinion of. I guess I just thought he was just kind of a, I don't know, kind of a stuck up asshole. I guess back in season one, right? Maybe that wasn't fair of me to think in the first place, but no, I mean it's just compared to any demon alive. No human could ever be as bad as a demon. It's impossible, right? Like, probably, like, I don't know, no living thing, I guess, could ever be as bad as a demon, right? The demons are the antithesis of everything good possible, right? Like, yeah, yeah. I just think it's interesting how they're used in that way, how anytime there's someone fighting a demon, no matter how abhorrent that person could be, and I'm saying Ginna is in any way, right? But they're always gonna appear like the best person ever, right? Yeah, yeah. Genai is so cool. These fucking wings are so, like, God. Remind you of Sephiroth. They kind of remind me of Sephiroth, right? Which maybe, like, there's not really any reason for that other than, like, their wings, and that's like, cool, right? Their black wings. It's awesome, I guess, right? Were Sephiroth's wings even black? God, like, Sephiroth. It's been so long since I've looked at Sephiroth. Yeah, okay. Yeah, of course he only has one wing, right? But sure, sure. He's awesome. He's cool. This is the kind of spell I would want to get from Ciri, you know? I don't know what spell Methode got from Ciri. Is it like the weird magical balls that she summons? I don't know, because that is a crazy ass like thing that she's doing. She just like flicks her hand and they just go flying everywhere, you know? It's very cool, especially if from the things that one demon who was fighting Methode said about the whole idea of Methode being from this clan that dedicated their lives to killing demons. That's very interesting. It like, for one, that feels so different than Methode's attitude about everything that we've seen from her, right? Um, we certainly haven't gotten, she never said anything about having dedicated her life to killing demons and stuff before, And I guess her attitude about it, I don't know if she really is, right? But it makes me wonder if in that case, choosing just some crazy like offensive spell as the spell to get from Siri would kind of make sense, wouldn't it? Although I just feel like most people would do that. I feel like there have to be so few people who are like Fern and just pick, oh, I want to be able to I clean my dishes instantly or something, right? Even though unironically that is literally more useful than any kind of offensive spell. Like let's be real, right? Like if I could have a spell that I could snap my fingers and clean my whole house instantly, oh my god, I would pick that a million times over the ability to shoot a laser or something. Like it's come on. God, I this fight scene is so cool. This is probably my favorite, like, the fight scene in the whole anime so far, right? I feel like it has to be. It's so cool. It's so good, you know? Man, what is with us and having to fight all of these characters with multiple arms in these anime that we're watching? Just I last week, or just a few days ago actually, we were doing that in ReZero, and now we've got to find another one. Like, come on. Oh god. This it's something that's really cool to me in these like crazy dynamic animation moments and fights. It feels like it's like the environment. It feels like there's this weird thing where the environment and you is used in this really like dynamic, crazy way, right? I've only ever seen it in Frieren. I assume it's just, this animator always does this, right, for Frieren. Whoever it is. I don't really know anything about specific animators, but it's always like the environment and the camera like moving around it is used in this really like dynamic way that just makes it all just feel so I don't even know how to describe the feeling I get from it, but it's like, it's just so cool. It's just so cool. Like these, just like shots like this, where it's like you pan so quickly and like this semicircle through like the floor like that. Yeah, yeah. As I thought, this won't be easy. I like how calm Gina is in his head as we're fighting this crazy, terrifying demon. He's just so calm and analytical about it, you know? It's like fighting multiple master swordsmen at once. Very interesting. His reflexes and stamina far exceed human levels. Yeah, yeah. God, I still wish I understood what demons even are, right? Like what makes them exist? I don't know. I don't know. This becomes a battle of endurance. We're sure to lose. Indeed. We can't retreat. Yeah, he would just chase you down. That's the only reason he's here, is to kill you, right? God, and the thing that Revolt says later in the episode about not enjoying killing, what is he doing here then, right? I guess all of the demons justify what they're doing, killing people, in terms of, oh, they're just doing it to test their magic or to become stronger and all of this. I guess it's a very inhuman, impersonal way to think about it, which fits and makes sense with like the way that yeah, they don't take it personally. They don't think of killing people as like a personal thing, right? Like they don't, not at all. They don't have those emotions that people do, right? That's almost like the same way, probably. I mean, Genal wishes he could feel about his companions and stuff, right? That he could just not have those feelings that hurt him so much, right? Upon losing them. God, they both get injured. I mean, this has to be the closest Stark and Gina have ever come to dying, right? Like, what the? This is crazy. Like, God, the strongest enemy we've ever fought, probably, right? I feel like this guy's got to be stronger than Lugner. Oh God, but yeah, he just like with Lenny against Lenny, right? Taking a hit like that to create an opening. He did that, but he did that for Gina. He did that to create an opening for him, which is very cool. Shows this trust that he has in Gina, right? Which it is interesting. God, how do you think Gina would have felt if Stark had died here? Like, yeah, yeah, I don't know. A skilled warrior indeed. Very, very. God, and yeah, it's like we almost got him. Revolt remembers who he was. I wonder if he had really forgotten who he was, or if he just waited till this moment to taunt him with it. I don't know. I don't know. You'd gone off to slay other demons while your partner defended the village. Very interesting, because, of course, this time it's the other way around. Gina decides to stay and defend the village this time, right? To stay here. Be the one to stay behind. Very interesting. It's interesting because, like, going off to slay other demons, it's like that's the pursuit of revenge, right? That's the pursuit of trying to hunt down the demons so this, they can't cause more harm, to try and, it's probably a more personal thing, right? That pursuit of revenge. It's not really focused, I imagine, on the idea of killing them to prevent them from killing more people in the future. Like, no, where the feelings of wanting to do that come from are what matter, right? So it's interesting though this time, yeah, he, instead of trying to hunt down the demons and chase them, no, he stayed in the village, right? Yeah, yeah. And I guess trouble came to him anyway, right? When he returned, it was too late. Ah, God. Interesting lesson he learned from that battle. One last piece of advice for you. You should check more thoroughly for survivors. And they trick him, right? A trick that would only work on a good person, right? On someone who would want to save a child, you know? It's so interesting. It's like he just jumps into it without even thinking to protect her, right? Um God, just do you think how do you think he feels about that, about having that reaction to it, right? It's interesting. It shows he is a good person, right? Probably his partner could have died the same way, doing the same thing, right? That just instantly, without even thinking, he just jumps in to protect her, you know? Um, yeah, it just shows at heart, when he doesn't have the opportunity to resist that impulse and think about it, his first reaction is just to go and protect her, that he's a person just like anyone else, right? I don't even want to say that that means you're a good person. I just think that's being human, right? That's just an impulse anyone would have, that's just part of humanity. It's something that Genel is trying to separate himself from, or that he wishes others could separate themselves from, that it's impossible to separate yourself from, right? That's just how it is. That's just what being human means, I suppose, right? You can't not care, right? And that's kind of what this represents in my mind. But yeah, it was the stupid demon girl. Yeah, what a good job that you did. I'm so proud of you. My judgment was clouded. For a moment, all I could think of was him. And yeah, and that's just how it is, right? That's how it is. I think that's God, he was so much like Stark, so much like Himmel. Caring about the children, hanging out with them, probably made all these connections in villages and stuff, right? Yeah. And it hurts. It hurts. I knew there couldn't be a child here, but you didn't have time to think about it, right? Humans have a habit of protecting their young. Right. That were true, the world would be a more peaceful place. Well, I don't know, right? I feel like it is true. But I guess it's people like separate themselves from like the reality of it. I guess I'm thinking of like in the real world, right? The reason why there's still war and why stuff isn't peaceful and all of that is because it's like we have like depersonalized it so much. If every single person that died in a war had to be personally, like, I don't know, choked to death by another human being, looking them in the eyes as they did it, I don't think war and death would be nearly as common as it is. And I guess I'm not saying that that doesn't happen. Of course it does. People do awful, terrible things all the time, right? But I think the vast majority of deaths and horrible things like that are done by people who have in some way like depersonalized it and aren't experiencing it in like a human way. You know what I mean? It's like the more, like we have guns and stuff now. Shooting someone with a gun is very different than the way it would have felt to kill someone like with your bare hands or something. You know what I mean? I think, and like in Frieren's universe, like magic and stuff exists, right? That kind of thing. It's like these tools of like war and killing and stuff that all half of the purpose of them, rather than just being more efficient ways to kill people, or that they're things that make it so much easier to kill people, right? It's a lot easier to pull a trigger on a gun. It's a lot easier to just cast a spell and kill someone or do horrible, terrible things than it is to like actually actively go through that physical process of doing it. And part of that I think is just like evolutionarily, just like your brain, right? Like your brain doesn't know. Your brain doesn't understand that pulling a trigger on a gun will kill someone, right? Like you understand that, but like that, like, reptile part of your brain that like controls like all these unconscious parts of yourself, it understands what it means to like choke another person or like actively be hurting them with your body. But I don't know, just doing something that's like, using a tool like that to kill someone, I think it's just is a completely different experience, I imagine. I don't think that means in any way that humanity is like fundamentally wrong or something. Like it almost feels like Ginal is saying here, right? It just means there's it's very easy to depersonalize those things and make it not not something that you have to think about, I guess, right? Because I mean, because even then, it's like people who've gone to war and have seen and done horrible things, right? Things that they wish that they didn't have to have done, or stuff like that. You know, it feels like such a common response to it is just try and not think about it at all, not think about what's happening, what's going on, you know, and like shove it all down, I guess, right? People are, of course, capable of terrible things, I suppose, right? And I guess not everyone, I think everyone has that impulse in some sense to protect other people and to be a good person. But that impulse, that fundamental like goodness, I think, in people kind of can be repressed and can be pushed down very easily, right? It's very easy to not ignore it completely, but to have things that make it easier to be ignored, I guess. I only ever knew one idiot who died protecting a child he didn't know. It's like you want to say in your heart, I guess, that a lot of people would do that, right? That if you saw, I don't know, if a baby stroller rolled out into traffic, a lot of people would want to say that they would run out there to save it. But I guess I don't know, would they? Would a lot of people do that? Maybe not. A lot of people would have, the feeling that maybe they should or they could. But how many people would actually take that step? I guess that's the important part, right? I guess that's the important part is being willing to actually do it. And is that what makes you a good person, actually doing it? Or is just having that feeling in the first place? Is that what makes you a good person? I don't know. Impossible to say, I suppose. Ah, another funeral. Perhaps he was too kind. It's the same in every era. Kind mages don't live long. Interesting, but a magnificent end. And yet he doesn't feel like that, yeah. I don't think he's unpleasant. I think it's untrue that he doesn't have a shred of kindness. I think that kindness exists in him. He doesn't want to show it. It's scary. It hurts him, right? Yeah, yeah. I shouldn't have acted out of character. Interesting, because he wouldn't have died for it, I guess, you know? He was dying. He was gonna die there if Stark hadn't stepped in, right? That would have been the end for him. Yeah, yeah. Anyway, I back to fighting. I didn't think there was a warrior alive who could stop a direct hit from me. Well, this is Stark. This is the strongest warrior ever. Come on. I wonder how strong Stark is compared to, like, other warriors in this world? I have no idea. I mean, hey, Aizen was part of the party that took down the Demon King, and Stark is stronger than Aizen, so he's gotta be pretty strong, right? Come on. Battles are won by whoever's still standing at the end. This is like what he learned when he was fighting Lenny, right? He kept getting up, he kept standing, right? You gotta fight when your hands are shaking. You gotta keep getting up. You can't just give up. Yeah, yeah. The same way, I guess, that Gena like shouldn't give up on that idea of being a good person. Shouldn't give up on like the kindness within him. Yeah, yeah. That's almost like lying down and giving up. Thought you were a good person, but you're just an idiot. What's the difference? Like, come on, right? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Shall walk into the jaws of death with you. The more desperate the battle, the more catharsis you feel when you survive. Right, right. Hmm. Can't stop shaking. Yet he fights anyway. Anyway, back here, I like how we see like the sphere of mist that or fog that the demon guy created, right? The mana fog. It's a very cool ability how it lets him like detect anyone anywhere. Fern can't use her main thing, which is to hide herself. I like how Frieren actually is just sitting back doing nothing. She just wants to watch. She just wants to. She believes in Fern, of course, right? And I'm sure she was not worried about Method at all. Yeah, can't hide, can't conceal your mana at all because of the fog. Can detect and identify targets from the faintest traces of mana. Right, right. That's very interesting because that's such a counter to Friren's whole thing. I wonder if that was like developed in response to that in some way, right? But I guess this demon has probably been alive for a long time. Like that's his variety of magic is this fog, right? So who knows, I guess. Visibility is poor, and he's blocking my attacks. It's a bad matchup indeed, unfortunately. Because I guess what it makes me think about is how demons like Aura thought it was inconceivable that Frieren had been concealing her mana all that time, right? But demons do recognize concealing mana as something that people do for like combat purposes, right? To like hide themselves, of course. It was just the idea of Frieren having been doing it like her whole life that was unimaginable to Aura, right? God, Method is so cool. Literally, this demon can't even get a scratch on her, right? Cuts through her hair and not even a strand is cut. Your opponent seems to be a demon who uses unconventional magic. Yeah, no kidding. Method not even looking at her, huh? God, she is awesome. Yeah, she really has the fundamentals, right? What's interesting, it's just like what Frieren said about Fern, her having the fundamentals down, you know? I don't know, it makes you think. I wonder if these matchups had been swapped, how those would have went, you know? Maybe that's why the demons chose the targets they did, I guess. Can't work with her to bring them both down right now, right? So, we gotta get rid of the fog. So she starts using these crazy red ball power, which is really cool. I don't know. And then it's like this like fog illusion shit. It's so cool. It's so cool. God, Methode is scary. She is a scary, scary person. I recognize this fighting style. It's similar to the ones used by a clan that hunted demons on the northern plateau. An insane clan that dedicated their lives to killing demons. I see, I see. So that's, yeah, we didn't know anything about Methode's past. That is very interesting about her, huh? We hadn't heard anything about that before. Very interesting. The back we are. Just more insane, like, the animation is crazy. I don't know. It looks so good. This is definitely my favorite fight in the show, for sure. I always think it's so cool when characters like wings like this like shoot feathers at people. I don't know. That's like such a cool idea. How does that even like work though? Who knows? But I swear to God, every character with wings does that at some point. Oh, yeah, he's really sacrificing everything just to kill them, right? It's such a weird like this is what I mean how demons are like the opposite of humans, right? It's such a weird thing, right? To sacrifice your life and everything you are just in order to kill people versus sacrificing everything to protect someone, right? Like it's such a weird you know, it's just such a weird reversal of all of that. You know, it's so crazy. Why are they like this? God. And yeah, I thought Strike couldn't do anything when they were up there, but no, he can. I do some crazy acrobatics and land on his back. It's fucking insane. Again, I'll barely catch them before he falls into the abyss. God, it's so there's this shot of like the like the axe on the ground. Oh, it's so cool. It's so cool. There's like yeah, the reflection in it. It's so awesome. Like God. Hmm. And yeah, Strike starts hitting him with the classic, the canyon creating strikes, right? So we start breaking his swords, right? Because he was making them like super strong before with his mana, right? Like that was his power. But yeah, he doesn't have the focus to do that. Probably running out of mana. Probably running out of yeah. So we can actually break them. Not that he needs the swords. So be a giant threat, of course. Oh God, like when she fades away, it's so cool. Like, oh, look at that. That's crazy. Finished analyzing the fog, just like Frieren in the barrier, I suppose. Any other member of my clan probably wouldn't have made it out of here. Interesting, interesting. So she's kind of, you know, it seems like she isn't like a normal one of those people of the clan that she's from. They're like dedicate their lives to killing demons because she's kind of trash talking them, saying all they know about is combat, you know, which is interesting. Because I doubt they'd know how fun magic is. I guess that's her real motivation, right? That's what a first class mage should be, you know. And the fog is gone. Fern instantly disappears. Hides herself like in the moon's reflection, basically, right? Yeah. Insane. Crazy. And just one-shots them both immediately. God, she's so cool. Yeah, she's outside detection range. Can't even tell where she's at. And she gets him. Very cool. I love Fern. She's so cool. A super long range attack from outside the detection radius whose trajectory can't be predicted. Very nice. Very cool. There's probably going to be more fights like this, unfortunately, Fern. Sadly for you. So we break all the swords, but then it's not enough. Like, this is terrifying when he stabs them both through the chest. His arms, like, stretch. Like, what the hell is this thing? Like, Jesus Christ. How did they both live, right? Like, oh my god. Thank God he only did this to them once, right? Thank God he stopped his attack after this, assuming he'd already won, you know? Because he did the same thing that they did, right? He stabbed them both. He's like, oh, I've won now, right? The same way that after he was just making fun of them for disarming him and thinking they'd won, you know. For instance, you know how tenacious humans can be. Indeed, indeed. Cleaving light yet again, just like with Lenny, right? Ah, God, still fighting to the very end. Crazy. And they both, like, collapse dead. Like, Jesus. And then this, like, oh, Genal thinks back. Yeah, you seem like a good person to me. You're still trying to defend the village, even after it's been destroyed. I wonder, like, if Genal gets some sense of closure about this, about his partner's death, right? Because he himself is thinking right now, oh, I'm dead. It's over, right? I died protecting these things the same way my partner did. So I just wonder, like, is he thinking, you know, does that give him some kind of thoughts, some kind of feeling of closure in some sense about his partner's death, you know? No one wants to die. No one wants to die for anything, even protecting something. But I don't know. I hope it did in some way. Oh, yeah. You're still trying to save me. Oh, I knew it. You're a good guy after all. Yeah. And he really was, right? He really is. He really is. God, the pain. The pain that you can see in him as he crawls. It's done so well. Like the struggle and the yeah, tries to crawl towards Stark, tries to crawl towards Stark, just like with his partner, to the bitter end, right? Just trying to protect people, right? He really is a good person. He really is a good person, you know. No matter how he wants to act, right? How much he wants to reject it in himself. And it's so telling, saying, "Did I fail to die again?" You know, it's almost like he wants it, right? God, in his hand. So, oh man, yeah, yeah. And Stark lived as well, of course. And of course, she prayed for his healing him. That's what Gunnar would have wanted. Like, imagine how Gunnar would have felt if Stark had died for his sake, in a way, right? Yeah, yeah. Oh god, and look at Fern. Like, oh, it must have been terrifying seeing Stark like this. Hmm. He did very well indeed. So did you, Gunnar. Come on. They're staying in the village for a while. Indeed. Gunnar did some fishing. Stark taught him. And Stark's all better, doing push-ups. I mean, you healed him. Like, he's fine. Come on. Method wants to join the party, but no way. For one, Frieren would cry. And two, we need Sign. Like, come on. We need him back. I swear to God, we will get him back. Now that we've had that scene, I know for sure we will get him back. Like, absolutely. So that makes me happy. But apparently Method's into it, that Frieren hates her, so. Yeah, they're here to collect the bodies. Indeed. Ah, God. I love Ginna. He's such a good character. And Stark's all good. Stark is all good indeed. Yeah, you gotta say more than I owe you all a debt. You gotta say thank you, right? People don't want to say that you'll pay the people don't want to hear like, oh, I'll pay you back for what you did for me. No, they want to hear thank you, right? Stark didn't help Ginna. None of them helped Ginna. Or helped in this situation at all to get, you know, for expecting anything in return, right? Oh, yeah. God, I loved that little arc so much. That was so good. And their funeral. So sad. So sad. Hmm. And yeah, we had to turn her down. But, you know, come on, Sign will be happy reuniting with Frieren, right? He'll warm up to it this time. He'll understand Frieren's charm, surely. Okay. I suppose that is it. We only have 2 episodes left. That is so sad, but oh well. Good things have to come to an end eventually, huh? It's been a long time we've been watching Frieren, hasn't it? Like, I don't even... When did I start it? Like, September last year or something? Something like that, right? Finally coming to an end, but hey, we'll have Season 3 eventually, so that's cool. Anyway, I suppose that is it. So if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe. Leave a comment, tell me what you think. And I will see you in the next one.